Hi, everyone. This is Danielle, and I wanted to talk to you today about how to create peace of mind. And I'm also wanting to label this as how to demand peace. So, what I mean by that is you're cultivating peace of mind in your life. You are cultivating an emotional environment of honesty with yourself, healthy boundaries, as well as being able to advocate for yourself with people when they are infringing on your time, or perhaps not that, but really just how to protect your peace. That's really what I'm getting at here. So, the first thing you should do is set boundaries. Setting boundaries is boundary people talk about boundaries a lot. What I mean is setting them and actually holding to them. You're holding other people as well as yourself to your boundaries with empathy, with room for some shift if that's needed. But the boundary is really there to protect you and your mental health, and it's there to also teach other people how to treat you. So setting boundaries and holding to them with empathy is one way to demand peace. The other way is to set aside recovery time from your day. This means prior to your work day, if you work out of the home prior to your work day, and if you work in the home, I suppose, as well as creating a buffer time after work. That can also be called recovery time. So, for instance, when you walk through the door, you can just take some time to decompress, not rush right away to check texts or emails or to cook or do anything else, but to really just catch your breath. Maybe that looks like taking a long shower, washing off the day. Maybe that looks like listening to some music and just deep breathing. So, yeah, setting aside recovery time from your day. The next step is to not allow you to do everything. When you do everything, it does create a sense of overwhelm very easily. You're susceptible and on the cusp of overwhelm pretty much all the time when you allow yourself to be in the position of being responsible and accountable for everything and everyone in your life. So allowing yourself not to do everything is something to consider. The next thing is to make room for and expect imperfection. So imperfection is something that has been talked about. I think we all know what it means. It means accepting that our lives are imperfect. We are imperfect. We will make mistakes. We will have sometimes poor judgment. Sometimes we will do things in the name of love or in the name of loyalty, and they will be imperfect decisions. Making room for and expecting imperfection is really just accepting that the path of life is windy and that it's not easy, and therefore we can anticipate that things are going to be imperfect. If you want to take the analogy of even a stock you might own, that's going to ebb and flow. That's going to go up and that's going to go down percentages every day, even throughout the day. The key is to hope that it goes in the upward trajectory, and with enough research and enough backing, that should be happening for a good stock. So if you want to compare it to something like that, the next way to demand peace and to protect your mental health in your life is to stop auditioning for the part. When we stop auditioning for the part, let me circle back. Auditioning means the people pleasing, the poor boundaries, the accommodating other people for their betterment rather than protecting your own well-being. Auditioning means waiting for a person to acknowledge you, waiting for a person to respect your what you're asking for. So, auditioning for the part, and oftentimes we're auditioning when we already have the part. With many of my clients, I see the either, one of the partners or spouses auditioning for the other person. The power dynamic is very imbalanced, and therefore the other one is auditioning and being taken advantage of. And in some cases, a doormat, becoming the doormat, and the other person just taking advantage of their kindness and their vulnerability and their love. So auditioning for the part, we need to stop doing that. That really affects our mental health. And in fact, it lowers our self-worth, it lowers our self-esteem, and we walk away with less dignity. So when we audition, that is a damage to our peace. The last thing we can stop doing is to stop pain shopping. And one of my clients stated this, so this isn't a term that I came up with, but pain shopping is when we're going into, we're snooping around in their phone. We're going to look in their DMs, look in the messenger, look in their texts, look in their emails, check their voicemail, check their deleted voicemails and emails, checking phone records. We're pain shopping, which means we are looking for proof of a narrative or proof of some intuition. When you've gotten to the point where you're pain shopping, then something's up. 8 times out of 10, something's up. Your intuition has already kicked in. Your body already knows that there's some form of betrayal going on, and you're shopping for proof. So pain shopping is something, even when we're looking for proof and we find it and that narrative is confirmed, it is still damaging to our mental health. Then we go into the rabbit hole of why is this person doing this, or who is this person, the person that you are with, who is this other person, and then we start pain shopping on their social media, and I guess light forms of stalking could be interpreted there. So pain shopping is something that we do as human beings oftentimes when we don't trust our intuition, we don't trust the situation we're in, and we're actually looking for proof of betrayal, we're looking for proof of discord. So I wanted to just come at you and let you guys know about those ways you can demand peace in your life and protect your mental health. I hope they're helpful. If you're more of a reader, you are welcome to go to my blog and read those over. You can kind of print them out and maybe keep them. You can hold on to those and put them on the fridge as reminders. But anyway, I send you well wishes and a great weekend. Bye.